Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Jordan's Shopper Vlog videos. So we're back here at the car. This is my 1967 Mercury Cougar, 289 automatic, original paint, original interior, original for the most part. This video here, we're gonna go in depth a little bit more on the car's history, how I found it, what I paid for it, and just a little bit more rundown on this. So as I was saying, this is a 1967 Mercury Cougar 289 automatic. The engine that is in this car has been quite heavily modified. It's a stock block 289. It's got forged pistons, a forged crank. It has a it's bored out 10 thousandths. I believe the dyno sheet also said it's sleeved. It has high comp performance lifter duration cam. I think like a 265 or something it was. It also has hydraulic roller rockers. Recently we took the whole front engine apart and the oil pan had come off the engine due to a water pump situation. The car I got, it sat for 10 years. And this car originally came from down in Texas, and then the guy I got it from Texas, and he brought it up here and set it in his garage, and he had it in his garage for about, he said, about 10 years. And then I was searching Marketplace back in March. I mean, it's been 8 months I was after this car. Back in March, this was on Marketplace here in Wisconsin. And he had it up for almost $9,000, and I was like, "Whoa, that's a little." So I went and looked at it. We kept in contact, and the price kept going downhill. And we were going to do a trade deal, and just never could get together. So as you guys knew, I had my articulator, and the articulator was not what I wanted. I was very proud of the tractor. I liked it. I got some great views, great family, friends I met through the process of building that one. But I wanted something I could do on a more connection level and something I was passionate about. And cars, I've always loved cars. There's quite a few YouTube sensations on YouTube that I watch that I'm very, are just awesome guys. You know, Roadkill and Vice Grip and Junkyard Digs, and I could talk with them guys all day. I watch them every day. But I wanted my own car that I could build from after learning from watching from them guys. And when I grew up, when I was a kid, when I was born, my dad had a 68 Mercury Cougar. And when I seen this 67 Cougar, I just fell in love. So this car is a 67 Cougar. A lot of people are saying, it's not a 67 Cougar, the taillights are in the front. So a little story on this car. Back when it went from Texas to Wisconsin, it was in Illinois for about 2 months. A guy owned it down there. And that 2 month span in Illinois, it was in a little fender bender. So they had to replace the front clip of this car. So basically this fender, the grill, and this hood was from that car. Frame was straightened out professionally at a body shop. I have all the receipts and everything that was done to this car. This car has been repainted once. It does have a little bit of rust here and there, but underneath the floor pans, the rear trunk, everything else is spotless on this car. So we also have some Kragers all the way around. These, I believe, are the aluminum racing Kragers. They kind of got a custom paint job done on them. So let's talk about this engine. So this is a 289 custom mold that you could have got for these cars. This is something that was on the car when I got it. I thought it's pretty badass look for this car. The car also does have these Jigs high performance race hood pins. Not original, but it's cool for this car. So let's move you guys into the camera here so I can kind of tell you a little bit more about this engine. I'll zoom you guys in. Don't worry, mind me, it's just me today and the camera guy. So, as I was stating, this is a 289 small block. This has a Summit intake, high performance race intake. Sorry, I have a little bit of a head cold right now, guys. It has chrome valve covers, which is not gonna stay. This chrome air cleaner, maybe, I don't know. I don't like chrome. I'm not gonna have the time to keep up as I wanted to do with the car. So New water pump. New water pump housing. New timing cover housing also. I put a new water pump housing for the thermostat. That is also new. New gender belt. This has the original fan back on the car. When I got this car, it had electric fan clutch on it, which was very cheap. It was an eBay clutch, which I didn't want. I'm still in the process. I gotta find the engine shroud for here. All new bolts, grade 8 bolts. Water pump housing, timing cover was replaced. What else, guys? It's got, like I said, different cam in it. Also put a brand new fuel pump down here. Brand new Ford Platinum spark plugs. Before we put all this back together too, we also went and got a garden hose. A local friend out here had one, and we flushed this baby out. So the engine's been flushed out, the radiator's been flushed, the whole thing was flushed, which was really good. Sorry about that, I had to blow my nose there. Little farmer blow. So this whole car, engine-wise, has been gone through. All the fuel lines I've replaced. I put new fuel clamps on. Let's take you off the tripod here. So all new fuel lines, which are right there. Fuel clamp, brand new fuel pump. Water. See here. So I had some problems with O'Reilly's, guys. I was trying to figure out this sensor on the bottom, because there's this sensor and there's that sensor up here. So they kept giving me this sensor, and I said I need a temp sensor. Well, I didn't know that this was called a oil pressure sensor. It's not a temp sensor. They call it oil pressure sensor. So it's a little bit different threads. It's a little bit bigger, and I had a heck of a time, guys, trying to find this thing. And I finally found one. O'Reilly's could get one. It was a Motorcraft I put in here. So I was able to replace this intake temp sensor, which is right there. And I was also able to replace the oil temp sensor, which is right there. Like I said, the whole car is all new. This hose I got from... This one I got from Farm and Fleet here in Janesville. This was like a $20 hose. The hose down here, I was able to use the old part number on it. I was able to get that hose that goes from down here to the bottom of the radiator. I had to double clamp it. It was leaking a little bit, so I had to use some of my clamps I got from Harbor Freight. Also replaced the battery box. This is the brand new battery box from, I believe this is from one of the guys I found on eBay. I couldn't remember the name of the company I got it from. I want to say on the Walmart. Went and got a new battery. Also, so we had to replace the starter wire, the red wire here that goes all the way up to the solenoid, down to the starter on the backside. That was because the wire on the backside here got so hot it was touching the manifold. So I had to replace that wire down there. I also still want to replace the spark plug wires at some point. I did do the zip tie trick from David down there at Roadkill. The old zip tie separator trick. I'm not saying I'm fond of it, but you know what? I like it. It'll work. It got the job done. It's better than those stupid clips they had on here, which I still have on here over here. They're all cheap clips you get. These things, the fake things for the spark plug separators. Cheap things. This does have a frame brace there. I am going to look for the brace that goes from there up here to back. It's another structural brace, because like I said, this car has got a pretty big cam in it. So let's close this hood up for a minute and let's show you the interior. Be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so we are back. So right now you guys are looking at the interior of the Cougar. So that is the steering wheel it had come with. That is I guess supposedly a pretty rare steering wheel. That's the original dash in there still yet. The original automatic on the floor. Let me pull you guys out here. We'll open the door up. All original door panels yet. Sorry about the glare on the camera there. I'm trying to do you guys my best. The door light still works on that side. This side does not, which I got to go through. Original flip-up bench seats. I do have the covers that go on the back side here. So, also, I took this whole back end's been apart back here, guys. So, underneath here, under the car, boom. The whole trunk, the whole floor from right here all the way back has all been sound deadening. So, which is really good, which is really nice, actually. Also have a brake cable, which, gotta do the brakes yet in this car. It has brakes, but they've been sitting. So, let's show you guys a little bit more in here. The clock that is right here does also work. There's no floor shifter. See the emblem. I hate doing this with this camera. This sucks. So, like I said, let's hit the keys here. Let's show you guys inside this trunk. I'll get you guys look in here. Boom. Let's see. Trying to do this, but holding my hand here. This is going to be some raw footage on this camera. It says trunk. Boom. There it goes. All right. So on the trunk here of this car, we got a bunch of stuff, guys. All right. So there's all this sound deadening I did all in this whole car. So we've got all new brakes for this car. Rotors. No, not rotors. These are the brand new drums. These are the back. Here is some brand new pads. Or, not pads. Oh my God. You guys, I know what I'm saying. I can't think right now. Like I said, I've been so sick. Wheel cylinders. More gaskets. This is the rear right cylinder. I got an extra set of tail lights. This is a transmission gasket, transmission fluid and filter. More brakes and pads and hoses, and there's a bunch of stuff in this car yet that I gotta do yet. I am in the hunt for a better trunk. This trunk got a little bit of rust, as you can see. This whole car is no rust. It's all original. There's no rust in this car, like I said. Southern Texas. Brand new gas tank. So the plan here, guys, is what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead, fire up this car, give you guys a cold startup of this car, and I'm going to drive the car out, and we will show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead, pause the video, I'll restart the video, let me guys get you a good angle, and we'll drive this car out, and you guys can see it idle and run in person. I will say the fan on the front of the engine's a little goofy, so don't judge, don't say anything. I already know what it needs. So, let's pause this video. Let's get this car running. I haven't started this car in about a week and a half. So, it's been sitting here cold. So, cold to start. 67 Mercury Cougar. Let's see what we can get, guys. Don't forget the big cam, too. Alright, guys. So, we're back recording. So let's do a start up of the 67 Mercury Cougar cold start, and let's see what she does. Like I said, it's been probably about a week and a half since I've started it. Gotta get the keys out here. Should be the right key, the square key. Alright, let's fire it up. We got lights. Pump shot. There we go. Fire up. She's a little angry. She says she's a little angry with Daddy. You hear that, Cam? Tuning yet, but it's definitely something that I can fix up. So, all right, this car is freaking awesome, guys. So let's pop this hood back up. Let's go ahead and go in here. And what I mean about having problems with, every time I drive the car, either it's too cold, too rich, or it doesn't run right. So I've been playing with the screws. And what the guys figured out is that this screw right here is your screw for your throttle blade, right? Well, if you look right there, you'll see some play, and I'm thinking that might have a little bit too much. So let's grab a screwdriver and try to get this to idle a little better. So let's grab a screwdriver, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So let's go ahead and open this up just a little bit. Boom. And let's start it and see what we get now. You guys haven't seen in there. Ooh, we got bottom door lights too, guys. And the clock. Like I said, the clock back here. The clock works. Or that idle sounds a little better. I'm gonna leave it right there. See, I was talking about the fan. She's a little wobbly. But I'm thinking it might be something to do with that harmonic balancer down there. That pulley just doesn't look right to me. But she idles and purrs like a kitten now. So let's go ahead and let's close the hood up, and let's kind of just take this around the shed here, and I'll just kind of give you guys a little bit of driving around videos of this car. So let me get you all set up on the camera. We'll be right back with you. All right, guys, so we're kind of got you set up in the car a little bit. Let's drive this thing around a little bit and show you what we got. Back. Let's go around the shed a couple times, and we will give you guys a little bit of a show. So, again, 67 Mercury Cougar, 289, pretty much a barn find, been sitting for 10 years. I bought the car, did a radiator flush, a ton of stuff to it, and now I own a very priced possession, 67 Mercury Cougar. This thing is just so awesome. I can't wait to put tires on it and get the brakes done all the way. I plan on taking taking this thing to some car shows. I'm going to enjoy this car as much as I can. No power steering. This has original drum brakes in it yet. I'm not switching the brakes. A lot of your old cars had nothing but drum brakes. And this car is going to be left alone. We're just kind of driving this thing around a little bit. Like I said, it's got brakes to stop. They pull hard to the left. It needs tires and brakes yet. That's pretty much what's going on. I got to put some full coverage insurance on the car. I've been working with Haggerty Insurance, so I'm hoping those guys will go ahead and make me a good deal. The back tire's not very good right now. But you can always stop to put some air in that tire. Big cam and this car's nasty, I'm telling you. Let's go for first. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to hold this camera up for you guys. This is the 67 Mercury Cougar, guys. Let's see if we can get her backed in now in position. Hard reverse. Very hard reverse. And the molding on this side of the car is messed up. She's definitely mad with me right now for driving her. I can feel it. She's cold-blooded, some bitch. Alright, make sure. Boom, right at the board where I want it to, guys. Check this out. Look at that, right there on the board. This dang camera, guys. Boom. So guys, again, 67 Mercury Cougar. I'm the third owner of this car, and this car is gonna be played with. We're gonna have fun with this car, and we're gonna do some driving. This car is not gonna get sit around. It's gonna get used for what it was, and we're gonna have fun. And over time, I want to do work to this. This car is gonna be around on my YouTube channel for a long time to coming, and I want to get more cars on this channel. I'm very, as you guys can see, I love my tractors. I was always brought up with tractors, but I'm very passionate about cars. And if I can find a car that is halfway done but needs some finishing, I want to be that guy. I don't want to buy a car and have to redo the whole car, body work and welding and fab work. I just want to redo cars that are left abandoned. Excuse me there, a little bit of love. And like I said, I can't appreciate all you guys for watching my YouTube stuff. I know I'm not very good at editing right now. Hopefully over time we'll get that stuff figured out. But in the meantime, check out all my other videos. I appreciate you guys coming along for this drive. Hopefully this coming weekend I plan on doing the brakes on this car. I gotta find some tires. We do have a local car show coming up, so I'm hoping maybe to find some tires there. I did talk to a local tire shop. Tires for this car are about $600. I don't have an extra $600 laying around right now. There's I would, and go from there. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next Jordan's Tractor Block videos. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching.